Well, hello everyone, and a pleasant, good Friday evening to you. We are here live in the state capital, Bismarck, North Dakota, here from Smaker Field on the campus of Bismarck St. Mary's Central High School, as we have got North Dakota Class 2A football coming your way. A battle of top five teams, the number one undefeated Bismarck St. Mary's Saints at 2-0. Taking on the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, also 2-0 on the season. A rematch from last year's state semifinal game, in which Hillsboro-Central Valley came away with a 35-0 victory. But both teams, a lot of turnover between these two teams, an entirely new season for both the Saints and the Burros. We're glad you could join us here on YourLiveEvent.com for our IRE Insurance pregame show, and it continues after this on YourLiveEvent.com. Well, back here on YourLiveEvent.com, again, our IRE Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. You can visit them online, IREINS.com. Let's talk with our coaches here for both teams. First, we'll talk with that coach for the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. That is Coach Dan Smaker. Talking with Coach Dan Smaker for the St. Mary's Saints. And Coach, two games so far, dominant defense and a powerful offense has led you to the 2-0 start.
Well, we've been able to really, I think, play well defensively, and that has set up our offense with good field position. So we've been opportunistic because our defense is playing so well and getting turnovers. So, we've had short fields, and we've been able to jump on teams because of that, and that's makes a big difference in any game.
Definitely now a big matchup here against Hillsboro-Central Valley. They got you kind of twice last year, regular season, then in the semifinals. It's really kind of becoming to a nice rivalry between the Saints and the Burros.
It's a great rivalry. We really enjoy playing them. They're a great team, very well coached, a very good disciplined team. So and we're looking forward to see how we match up. And you're right, they kicked our butts last fall in the semis. So, our kids are excited about playing them, so it should be a good game.
I know just in every game, is important. It's just another game, but there's got to be maybe a little bit that kind of is excited to get another shot at Hillsboro-Central Valley so early in the season.
Well, I think we're excited to see how we measure up. I think the next time we play them is the important game. So we just want to, tonight we want to make sure we play better than we did last week, and we want to play hard and well and get better. And it's easy to evaluate yourself when you're playing another good team.
Absolutely. Offensively, Curl obviously is the kind of the standout, the noteworthy player, but a lot of players that are contributing for you on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, offensively, I think our offensive line is our strength, and that allows Cullen Curl to have good nights. So, offensive line, again, tonight, they got to play extremely well because they're very good defense, and they put 8 guys in the box, and they dare you to throw the ball.
Defensively, how do you try to combat some of the powerful HCV rushing game?
Well, we just, again, we got to, up front, our defensive line has got to play well, and we got to keep kids fresh. But, it's two teams that are very much alike, not only in the color of uniforms, but the way we play the game and want to run power football and option football. And so, it comes down to which up front people are going to win, the offense or defensive lines for either team.
Give us a key for St. Mary's to improve to 3-0 after tonight.
Well, again, I'll say it again. We need to play well on the defensive line and the offensive line, and so we can control the front. And that's the same with them, I would imagine, because we both got pretty good skilled people, and it's going to come down to the people up front, the big guys, how they play.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Coach Dan Smaker for the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show, as well Jim Burkmeyer with us as well down on the field. And Burke, St. Mary's, I guess if a trip to the state semifinals is a down year for a team, it would be for Bismarck St. Mary's. But one of these things where they keep on reloading, and so far through 2 games, definitely an impressive team so far.
Well, they don't have a down year with Coach Smeeker running this, and this field here, Smeeker Field, with the St. Peter family press box that you're located. I'm here on the field with the turf. Beautiful new school and the field and everything with the Bismarck St. Mary's that they are proud of, they should be proud of, as to what they've done here and what they're doing here in this football program is without question one of the best in North Dakota of all classes, and has been. And they're going to be playing somewhere again, late October, early November, and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boroughs, looking to do the same quality program. You've heard me talk about it before, both on the streets and wherever I am, and just how they do. And these are 2 very, very good programs. I'm waiting here for Coach Scott Olson to become available and come over here to the sideline, so I'm not walking all over as they're going through some of their pregame stuff here. But we'll see if we can get his attention and get a couple of words with him, as he will be coming over here. I'll get back to some of that in just a moment. You can remember, Brady, a few years ago, the boroughs saying, all right, this is what St. Mary's is doing. Let's start doing more of that. And head coach Scott Olson joining us here on our pregame show from Irie Insurance. We're out in Bismarck this week with a pretty brisk south wind coming at us and the temperature cooling down. You and I both kind of smiled earlier tonight when we arrived. Holy cow, shorts and sandals, a little bit chilly for this tonight.
Yeah, not what we were expecting the whole week. It was supposed to be beautiful out here, but this is good football weather, and between 2 really good teams, and it's going to be an exciting day.
Let's focus on the 2 really good teams. Very similar in a lot of ways, aren't you guys?
Yeah, run-oriented, tough D. Don't make mistakes. St. Mary's is so well coached. Dan Speaker's been there forever, and this field named after him. What a beautiful place to honor him, and well deserved.
What did you see on film of St. Mary's? They're 2-0. They're shredding teams. 72 rip after 2 weeks. 2 very good teams as well in Devils Lake and Valley City. So what are you seeing on film about this St. Mary's team?
They jump early. The other teams have made mistakes, and they've capitalized on it. That's a veteran, what a veteran group does, and so we need to limit our mistakes early. They're going to be excited their first home game, their chance to get back at us from last year, and we need to weather the storm right away and be calm and not get too high, not get too low.
They bring back some experience. The Curl kid gets a lot of attention for his stats, but there's some horses in front of him.
Yeah, some big boys. Yep. They'll be physical. A lot of the same guys last year, a couple new ones, but overall, we got a good scheme, I think, tonight, and hopefully we can use our quickness to combat that.
Within the scheme, the quickness, guys up front, though, need to be ready to go right off the start, don't they?
Yeah, it's just like last week. We need to start like last week, and we were ready to go off the bus, and from our pregame here and our locker room talk, I think we're ready to go.
What do you see out of their passing game? I know you're going to try to see if you can maybe make them pass a little bit, but what do you see out of their passing game?
Early, they haven't had to do much. A lot of some play action where teams are biting on their run, and we need to be physical on first down and win those first 3 downs.
You're excited tonight to play against a quality team, and I think you're happy too that you're pretty healthy.
Yeah, we're getting back to healthy, and we're just going to see where we're at tonight. It's something that we need to see what we are capable of, and new guys stepping up in different places, and it's going to be an exciting game.
Fun to evaluate yourself against another quality team early in the season.
Yeah, exactly, and in the long run, the game doesn't matter for region placement, and there's some street cred out there, and we're going to try to do our best.
Anything other than what we've talked about that is a big key tonight that, or an intangible or anything else that you've thought of or that you've talked with the guys about?
Just be a good tackling team like we were last week, and try to improve on the areas that we talked about all week during practice.
Scott, thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson joining us on our pregame show. The head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. We're live tonight at Bismarck St. Mary's for Class 2A football. It's week number 3. The 2 of the top teams in the state. Number 1, Bismarck St. Mary's. Number 3 in the polls, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burros defending state champions. I heard someone say it's going to be a good one. We're live tonight with yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie pregame show. And Brady, stiff wind down here. You probably heard a little bit of that in the microphone coming through. Head coach Olson standing off to that side to prevent a little bit of it, but it is a pretty stiff wind here. We'll see how that affects punting, kicking, maybe even some passing plays tonight. If teams need to pass, both of these teams want to just grind, pound, and move the rock.
Absolutely. Should be something definitely to watch out for as well. Jim Berkemeyer down on the field. We thank him for his coverage here pregame as well as during the contest on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll take another quick break, then be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
More trades being made at Norman County Implement. We'll be updating the equipment as some of these fresh trades come in. 44-foot Summers disc, excellent condition. It's field ready, priced at $29,000. Also, this 2015 John Deere 9570 RT, 2,700 hours, 36-inch tracks with PTO, one owner, local trade, $270,000. That'll give you the horsepower you need for this fall's work. To stop by and take a look at the new trades and new equipment. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, is open for all your pharmacy and healthcare needs. And don't forget to stop in and check out what's new in the gift department. You'll find lots of new fall decorations and giftware. Check out the new jewelry too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift encourages everyone to follow all of the CDC guidelines. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery, and they do offer mail-out services for their customers too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show. As we mentioned, it's a battle of the number 1 versus number 3 teams here in Class 2A football. The St. Mary's Saints are at 2-0 on the season. Beulah is ranked number 2. They're also undefeated at 2-0. The Burros at 2-0 as well. Fourth ranked is Kindred. They are 1-0. And the number 5 team is Valley City at 0-1 on the season. Other polls in North Dakota in 9-man football. Kidder County is number 1. Cavalier is number 2. Lamar Litchfield Marion is number 3. And Linton HMB 4. And Beach rounds it out in ranked number 5. Single A football, it is Langdon area Edmore Munich at number 1. Velva is ranked number 2. Lisbon is at number 3, and tied at 4th are Oaks and Bowman County. Also, AAA polls, Bismarck St. Mary is number 1. Bismarck Century is at number 1. Bismarck High, number 2. The 3 seed is West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo Shanley is the 4 seed, and ranked number 5 is Fargo Davies. Other games in Class 2A football around the state. Wahpeton travels to Beulah. Kindred is at Hazen. Stanley is at Valley City. Watford City travels to Devil's Lake. And Central Cass, they are off this week. They were scheduled to face off against Turtle Mountain. Of course, the Braves this year, due to COVID, they are not back in class yet in school. And the school board decided that if they were not in school, they would not be playing sports. So those are your 5 games going on in Class 2A football. Thank you again for joining us, yourliveevent.com. We'll take another pause and be back with our starting lineups after this on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband, voice, TV. 1-800-457-2125.
It's back to school time. The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools welcome back students for a new school year. While things may be a bit different this year, the main goal remains the same, bringing our youth a quality education while making sure all students, teachers, and staff stay healthy and safe. If you're wondering what the new school year will look like, be sure to check out the Return to Learning guidelines at both the Hillsboro School website, hillsboroK12.com, and the Central Valley School website, centralvalleynd.com.
Here, yourliveevent.com. Again, we thank you for joining us, as well as we thank our sponsors here, allowing us to make this coverage possible here from Smaker Field in Bismarck. The Bismarck St. Mary's Saints and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Bros, a matchup between number 1 and number 3 here in State Class 2A football. We'll take another quick pause for the national anthem and be back on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company. So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth. True worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
Many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsboro Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsboro Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields, chips, or cracks, they can do it now and right here at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Hail-damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage, Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsboro Body Shop.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Goose
We're back here on YourLiveEvent.com. As you can see there on the 19th anniversary of 9/11, a beautiful tribute here from St. Mary's School, bringing the flag out at midfield, having some players as well as first responders, military members as well, joining them out and handing out the flag and then displaying it at midfield. As we're just about ready here for kickoff between the two teams, which should be an exciting matchup between both the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. As we'll have our starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we'll start with the lineups first for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their offensive starters on the line from left to right goes Dylan By, Cody Hewitt, Mason Fondrick, Jaime Martinez, and Caden Pastian. Luke Dryberg will be the tight end. At the receiver position, it is Parker Gallagher and Gannon Limke. The fullback will be Cole Hebel. The tailback is Jace Lushik. And the quarterback is number 5, Sam Preston. Starting lineups for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros here tonight coming in at 2-0 on the season. Burros are head coached by Scott Olson. Assistants are Nathan Walsh, Zach Hinkle, Dustin Brand, Kevin Locken, and Riley Peterson. Time now, the defensive starters for the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. On the line, it's number 62, Zach Haas, number 78, Chase Rushsell, and number 72, Jack Wycombe. Linebackers for Bismarck St. Mary's, Isaac Felkley, Sawyer Rapp, Matt Shear, and Reese Barnhart. Quarterback, the corners are Isaac Vandal and Thomas Jackson. The safeties are Nick Schumacher and Cullen Curl. The starting lineups for the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. Their head coach is Dan Smaker. The assistants are Tobias Schwartzer, Father Jared Wolf, Taylor Krenz, Jacob Eiferts, Austin Palich, Connor Dahl, Lane Volts, Matt Putz, and JD Tollefson. And our officials here tonight for Bismarck St. Mary's and Hillsboro-Central Valley. The referee is Andrew Fisher. The umpire is Keith Becker. The linesmen are Brent Weber and Darren Johnson. And Chase Bjornson is the back judge. As we're just about ready here for kickoff on yourliveevent.com, we'll send it back down to work on the sidelines. And Jim, just here again, this is a big game atmosphere, big game feel. We know it's the regular season, could be a potential playoff preview, and both teams looks like they're ready to play some football.
Well, put some chips down. I'll say that there'll be a playoff preview, a strong possibility, depending upon which round. And beautiful night for football. Strong winds here in Bismarck at the new Dan Smeeker Field and the St. Mary's School. Temperature is dropping, but it's fall-like weather. The lights are on. We're on the turf. Both teams are ready. Both teams are healthy. Both coaches have talked about how the line play will be huge tonight. And statistically, St. Mary's putting up around 350 yards per game, a little over a couple hundred on the ground, and I should say 250 on the ground, a little over 100 through the air. Burrow's defense has been stingy through their first 2 weeks. They've only allowed 6 points. That came against the third and fourth unit late in the game at Watford City last week, and St. Mary's is yet to be scored upon, as Coach Smeeker talked about. I talked with Coach Scott Olson of the Burros about this during the week. St. Mary's has jumped on their first 2 opponents, Valley City and Devils Lake, early because of field position and also turnovers. Last week in their victory at Valley City, and we know that Valley City is a darn good football squad, St. Mary's jumped on them early, and after the first quarter, midway through the second quarter from that point forward, relatively speaking, pretty even ball game as far as that goes. So the start tonight for both teams will be critical, and also how it is handled and what is done on that line of scrimmage. My eyes tonight for the Burros offensive line is going to be how they do against Mr. Russell, the big nose guard for St. Mary's. I think he is the key up front for those guys. There's 2 good DNs around him, but Mr. Russell, the big number 78 at the nose, keep your eyes on him and what he does or does not do to that Burrow offensive line, who got so much better in week 2 than in week 1. They're going to need to have that first quick step. I think the Burrows offensively, defensively linemen are a little bit quicker. We'll see if that plays a part here tonight. I'm just going to say this, Radar. You're focused in. You've got Keith next to you. The 2 big hitters are in the booth. I'm down in the field. Let's just get it on, and this is going to be a good one.
Absolutely. We're excited to have it. We, again, thank you for joining us on yourliveevent.com as Bismarck St. Mary's will kick it off to begin the game on the south end. Girls will go from north to south here to begin the first quarter, as back to kick for Bismarck St. Mary's is number 2, Nick Schumacher, as Jace Lushik, Gavin Mitzel deep to return for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Only juniors and seniors play for St. Mary's. Interesting. In the past, Coach Meeker's always had a real stud sophomore, occasionally even maybe a thrown-in sprinkled freshman, but right now, through their first couple of weeks, only juniors and seniors are on the playing field when it matters.
Yeah, making the most of their opportunity here, waiting their turn, and now ready to start as the kick is off, as Mitzel will take it just inside the 10, angling to his left along the far side, has some room past the 30 to the 40, and he's tripped up at the 46. A big kick return there by Gavin Mitzel, and great starting field position for the Burros.
Yeah, and look at the blocks that were down here at the 12-yard line, the 18-yard line, the 20, the 25. The wall there is Coach Hinkle had the special teams guys ready to go. Outstanding field position at the 41. We're just underway tonight, 11:51 here in the first quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley at Bismarck St. Mary's with your liveevent.com.
It's an I formation for the Burros. A receiver to the far side, that's Limke. Gallagher to the near side. Triple option play. Preston will keep it. He'll pitch it off to Lushik, who cuts inside. Gets to midfield, maybe to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, good, ball handling there in the backfield and getting that option then and allowing a little bit of space off that right side, a bit of a cutback into the teeth of that defensive unit that was pursuing to it. But they'll take that gain of 4 at 2nd and 6. Ball at midfield.
Hillsboro-Central Valley back at the line. Gallagher to the far side. Limke to the near side. Dryberg, the tight end, to the near side as well. Handoff inside as Lushik nowhere to go, able to fall forward, gets maybe a yard and a half, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, Jack Wycombe, the D-end, really crashed down that time as I watch Wycombe at D-end and Chase Russell, the nose guard. The other D-end is Zach Haas. Haas is 6'4", 245. He lines up on their right side. Wycombe is 250 on the left side, and Russell, the nose guard, is 280. Big boys, big strong men. They won that battle there on that second down. Short gain, 3rd and 4.
First maybe big play of the game, 3rd down and 4, as shotgun into the Delta formation goes the Burros. Option play as it's read perfectly, and Lushik is hit in the backfield for a loss, and it'll be 4th down for the Burros.
Yeah, Thomas Jackson, the defensive back, he read it all the way. Nobody got even a chip on him, and he just had a clean look, and he really came in and wrapped up. Nice defensive effort by Jackson and that St. Mary's defense. So the first possession for the Burros, 3 plays. Rage will be back to punt just at 10 minutes to go in this first quarter on their first possession of the game.
Cullen Curl will be back to receive the punt from the 49-yard line.
Tons of speed there with Cullen Curl.
As the snap and the punt is away. High punt. Curl will come up now, let it bounce, takes a St. Mary's bounce, and will be downed at the 35-yard line, where the Saints will take over from there.
Yeah, Rage with a pretty good punt, kicking and punting into the south wind. So the camera is there, so the wind would be coming from the right to left. As I'm standing here across from the press box where Brady, you and Keith are with the play-by-play mic and the camera, it's from my left to right.
1st and 10 for Bismarck St. Mary's as Jackson Euler in the shotgun formation. The give is straight up the middle to Curl. Fumbled! The ball is on the turf. It's a fight for it. We'll see who has it. No signal yet. Still trying to uncover the pile, and it is Burro football on the first offensive play for St. Mary's. Cullen Curl with the fumble, and the Burros will have 1st and 10 at the 37.
Well, opportunistic for that Burro defense to come up with the play there. St. Mary's, they've not been in this situation through the first couple of weeks. It's been the reverse for them. They getting the breaks and the turnovers and the great field positions. So the Burros on that first play, outstanding defensive effort there to wrap up, strip it out, and then get the turnover, the takeaway.
So Hillsboro-Central Valley, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Shotgun that Delta formation for Hillsboro-Central Valley. No tight ends, as you have Mitzel, Lushik, and Hebel in the backfield as Preston fakes the give. He'll look to pass, trying to go for Mitzel just over his head, past the leaping outstretched arms. Incomplete, and 2nd down.
Yeah, it's I think actually it was intended there to Jace Leshik, 15 out of the backfield, out of that formation off this left side. Just a little bit high, a little bit strong, long, and he had a little bit of an opening there. Pretty well defended too by St. Mary's, but it does stop the clock with 9:34 to go in this first quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Burros at that 37-yard line of St. Mary's. Going into the wind.
Burros will go back to the I formation. Hebel and Mitzel the backfield. As fumble on the snap, able to get it, give it to Mitzel, but he's wrapped up in the backfield. A busted play there, a loss of 3, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Jack Wycombe on the tackle. Now, Brady, early on, maybe there's, I don't know if there's jitters or nerves or, just everybody just trying to make some quick plays. We've seen a couple of one fumble, obviously, and now a drop ball there in the backfield, and maybe not as crisp for either team right now.
Shotgun formation for the Burros. Preston and Hebel in the backfield. Mitchell Limke to the far side, Gallagher to the near side. Just a straight QB power as Preston makes a couple moves, gets to the 35, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, he had to make a couple of moves because there were some linemen at his feet early on. I would think after, 7, 8 plays here so far in this game, both coaching sidelines are probably saying, okay, linemen on both sides here, we need to do a better job.
A gain of 4, so that'll make it 4th down and 9 from the 36 as Rage once again back to punt.
Play in field position here.
As Curl deep to receive, they'll send Belials in motion. And the punt is away. High punt as that one drifts out to the sideline. Good catch there by the photographer. We'll see where they mark it out of bounds. Official still moving forward as they'll say at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Saints.
Yeah, only a 10-yard punt, trying to angle that at a little bit off the side of the foot, and plus the wind didn't allow that thing to go completely as far as what a Rage would have wanted, but St. Mary's, here they go.
Euler in the shotgun formation. Option play. He'll keep it past the 30 and 35. Hopping, leaping, gets tripped up right near the sticks. We'll see where they mark it.
Sam Preston brings him down with the one-handed tackle around the ankle, but he had a lot of room off this right side running just that option read, and took out Curl, the pitch man, but a lot of room for the quarterback Euler.
Gain of 10. It'll be a 1st down for the Saints. As Euler in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the near side. As Rarick, one of them, as a quick screen pass out to Rarick. He'll go forward and get a gain of 4, make it 2nd down.
Yeah, Riley Olson there with the tackle. Defensively for the Burros here, left end is Dylan By, 68, nose guard Barrett Willison, 75, right end Cody Hewitt. Linebackers are Luke Dryberg, Caden Pashton, Devin Hinkle, Gavin Mitzel, Jace Leshik. Corners are Cotton, Gallagher, and Preston.
2nd down and 6. I formation. The give is to Curl. Jukes a man. Bust forward. Leaping, diving ahead as he'll get the 1st down yardage to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 and a 1st down.
Yeah, extra effort by Curl, twisting, turning, and slippery. We saw and knew what he was all capable of last year, and certainly he's coming into this year with high praise, high credentials.
So 1st down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Euler in the shotgun set. 2 receivers. Curl bouncing outside, now cuts it back inside to the 40, as that will be another St. Mary's 1st down.
Little misdirection there, Brady, as, just switching it there and sending him back to that left side. Slipped through an early tackle. I think one of the linebackers may have been Pashton. He just couldn't quite bring him down there at the line of scrimmage, and Curl takes advantage. Another 1st down, 1st and 10 at the Burro, 6:40 to go, 1st quarter.
Power running game making the difference for St. Mary's, just up the middle so far this possession, as Curl will bounce it to the outside. Inside the 35 to the 32-yard line, a gain of 8, brings up 2nd and short.
All right, now St. Mary's is doing what they do on their offensive attack out of that option. Lyman doing a nice job, and then Curl able to some of this on his own, also bounce it to the outside. Burrows with these 5 linebackers trying to play up tight here, and
2nd down and 1. Pistol formation as Euler will fire it to the flat and caught for the 1st down as Thomas Jackson with the catch.
Yeah, Jackson with the catch, defended there by Preston, who had to come up from the free safety spot. Parker Gallagher out here on the corner, and Jackson just settled in right in front of Gallagher, who gave him a few extra yards there, respecting his speed. Jackson just settled in, quick pass play, easy 1st down, move the chains for St. Mary's.
A 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line as they'll send a man in motion. Jackson in motion out of the near side.
Burrow defensive lineman switching, moving down the line.
Give is to Curl as the
There they
Burrow's
go.
able to read it well, and he's sacked or tackled in the backfield as Dryberg coming up for the TFL.
Yeah, adjustment there as I was talking about by those linemen. Brady, you saw it too. Everybody watching that as the linemen all shift. That allowed them to take up some space, shut down some gaps. Then Dryberg came in from the backside, showing his speed, his abilities, and that's something we'll keep our eyes on. A tackle for loss, a loss of a couple. It's 2nd and 12. St. Mary's at the Hillsboro-Central Valley 24.
High formation for the Saints, a receiver to the far side. That's Frederick. As the give up the middle, as Curl will get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard further to the 21, as that'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Curl got those 3 yards. He came to his right side. I'll tell you what, Barrett Willis in the nose guard got a great first step, jump off the ball, perfect timing. Then a little side swipe to his right, beat the center, came in. That forced Curl to come to the next gap to the right side. Others were able to get there. Willison even came in on the backside. Barrett doing a nice job on that play. He won the battle there. 3rd and 10 for St. Mary's.
Shotgun 4 receivers set for the Saints. As back to pass, Euler rolling to his right now. He'll cut inside, looking to scramble. He'll get inside the 15 to the 14. Gets about half of it. It'll bring up 4th down.
Pashton had a shot at him, forced him back to the inside. Tackled then here by Cody Hewitt, the defensive end. Got some positive yards out of it. Puts them into a 4th down. They'll go for it here. Just over 4 minutes to play, first quarter. Looking at a 4th and I'll say 4. It's for sure a strong 3. Let's say 4th. 4th and 4. Ball on the 14-yard line. 4:05 to play as they break their huddle. Actually, they're going to bring the sideline play in from the sideline. The play comes in. It'll be less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Play clock down to 5. The Saints will hurry. I formation as
Timeout.
Euler will take the timeout again as the play clock was down to 1. And so a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 3:52 remaining in the first quarter. Scoreless between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Bismarck St. Mary's. On the Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. We'll keep it here on yourliveevent.com. 4th down and 4 for Bismarck St. Mary's as an impressive drive that started back at the 25-yard line all the way to the 15, and another very important momentum-shifting play here on this 4th down early in the game.
Well, we've seen so far a turnover by St. Mary's that the Burros were not able to take advantage of the field position. St. Mary's that has responded, has come downfield. Mostly runs a pass play there, and now this 4th down conversion attempt. Ball again at the 14-yard line. 3:52 to play, first quarter.
They'll go I formation. Euler behind under center. Langenfelder, the fullback. Curl, the running back.
Movement procedure. Got to be a flag. Here it comes.
And yes, a little bit of a delay there, but tight end on the far side of the Saints went on the hard count and got one of their own men as they'll back it up 5.
Yeah, actually, I think it was the slot back there, Landon Olson, the freshman, lined up on this right side, and he got a little anxious and moved too quick. So some more player adjustments, personnel in, and I think they're going to try the field goal attempt here. Yeah, they will. Schumacher is on to try the field goal attempt. He's got it, looks like it at the 26, so what, a 36-yard attempt here?
Yeah, 36 yards for the St. Mary's kicker, Nick Schumacher. As the snap, the boot is down, but it is short and no good as the Burrow defense able to hold as 3:48 remaining in the
That was a big penalty, Brady, because it backed him up the 5 yards. Also, that affected, for the field goal try. It took away a first down and moved him back, and just never got the leg all the way wrapped through that thing. It just stayed right, and as you said, short.
Absolutely. So Hillsboro-Central Valley will take over now from the 20-yard line as a kick is in high school similar to a punt, so bounces in the end zone. It is listed as a touchback. So Preston under center As misdirection, he'll give it to Lushik as he is stonewalled at the line, dragged back. They'll give him forward progress to the original line of scrimmage at the 20, second down.
Not a lot of room there, and trying to find something, and Reese Barnhart, the outside linebacker, came up and filled the hole and stopped all progress right there at that line of scrimmage.
Lushik, 4 rushes for 3 yards so far here tonight.
Barnhart got his jersey wrapped inside of his shoulder pads as his teammate Isaac Felchley comes over to get the jersey back out on the outside of those pads. Big stick.
So second down and 10 for the Burros. Fake the give to Lushik. Preston looking to pass. Now he'll scramble inside. Barrel shoulders forward, gets to the 24-yard line, a gain of 4 to bring up third down.
Yeah, pressure coming around from the right defensive end, Nick Windsor. I should say Zach Haas, the 6'4" kid from that right defensive end. Preston, no real view there, so just said, I'll tuck it in, and I got a healthy hip, and let's go forward, see what we get. We got 4 yards. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Defensive football here right now with 2 very well-coached football teams.
Absolutely, between the Saints and the Burros. Play clock at 5. The Burros will hustle to the line, shotgun formation, as we'll get a timeout called as the play clock was at 1. So both teams having to use the timeout to the play clock, and so 2:14 remaining, still scoreless. Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard. As Jim, just a defensive battle here for both teams, making each runner earn every single yard so far.
Yeah, and it's gonna have to find something here. As both teams they'll adjust as this game goes on. They're good teams and well coached. Coaches are looking at stuff and seeing what they can do or what might become open. I was just chuckling there because before the game, of course, when we talked with both coaches on and off the air, talking about the similarities between the two, including the same color of uniforms with the blue and white, just reversed, of course, with the home team and the visiting team. I was chuckling because both teams have been very similar through the first quarter here, just in their plays. The only difference right now is a turnover on St. Mary's. Otherwise, both teams, what should I say? Not completely well executed with the game clock otherwise, just trying to get in plays and had to take early timeouts. So a little bit of confusion here, including by this broadcaster on the sideline.
Third down and 6. Preston with the shotgun. He'll look to pass as incomplete as he took a shot. Might have affected the pass as he was looking for Dryberg coming up the middle, incomplete, and fourth down.
Matt Shear, the outside linebacker, he came in on the big blitz, and he got there quick, and he disrupted Preston's timing. Rage back to punt for the third time already here in this first quarter. He'll be punting this from around his 15, so St. Mary's looking to get some pretty good field position.
Again, punting into the win is Nathan Rage. Snap back, punt
nice
is
punt.
off. Low liner, Curl looking to, he'll let it bounce now as looks like that might have bounced off of a St. Mary's player and able to dive on it and get back to it is Isaac Van Dahl, and it will be first down. Nope, they'll say it touched a Burrow player, so ball was down at the 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Saints from there.
Yeah, Belial again in the vicinity. He's been active early in the season on special teams as the gunner to get down there. And, I wasn't quite sure either if it was touched by Belial's or by Van Dahl. And I think the St. Mary's sideline was concerned that Van Dahl maybe had touched it also. They were yelling at him to get on top of it. He did.
So first and 10 from the 43. As Euler in the shotgun, he'll roll to his left, looking to pass as gets it, flicks it out, and near the sideline, it is caught for a short gain there by Thomas Jackson.
Yep, Jackson catching that, and Euler showing that option. Is he going to pass? Is he going to run? Got close to the line of scrimmage and saw Jackson there and said, I'll just flip this thing forward. We'll get 4 yards.
So a gain of 4, second down and 6 for the Saints as Euler in the pistol set. Raise the Burrow defense. Fakes the give, option play with Curl. He'll pitch it out to Curl as Curl loses the handle of it on the
Pashton
ground.
trying to wrestle the ball away. Pashton and Curl are having a real tussle, a tug of war on that pigskin football in the pile.
Both teams pointing it, saying it goes this way, as they'll say
Curl
it
got
will
it back.
remain with Bismarck St. Mary's. The second fumble so far.
With that, Brady, though, it was well defended. Did you see how that was strung out? And then it was, okay, Euler, are you going to keep it? You're going to pitch it? You're going to have to eventually make that decision. And as he made that decision, Curl looked up and he saw some Burrow jerseys coming right at him. Almost another turnover.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 6. Euler in the shotgun formation. Roll those left. Now looking to fire, trying to go deep as a man, but overshot him, and it falls incomplete as Jason Rarick, the intended receiver, just passed him. Incomplete.
Look at that
down.
defense there by Alex Cotton, though. Stride for stride, step for step. Cotton looking in the eyes of the receiver. He saw that he was looking back, said, okay, this ball's got to be getting close. He turned and just gave a little bit of a peek and then got back on the horse and stayed stride for stride. Perfect position, well defended there in the secondary by Alex Cotton.
So with 1:10 remaining in the first, the Saints will be back to punt. As Schumacher once again.
High snap.
Able to get it, and the punt is off.
Booming punt.
One will bounce at the 15. Still rolling and into the end zone as Gallagher was back to return. Just gets past the goal line, and it will be a touchback. 1st and 10 for Hillsboro-Central Valley from the 20.
1:02 to play, first quarter. No score in this game tonight with Hillsboro-Central Valley at Bismarck St. Mary's. At the 20-yard line. Thanks for joining us tonight with yourliveevent.com. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support there in the tech room as well. Back home, working out a few bugs. We've got Keith Meyer running the camera tonight. Brady Siebel's on the play-by-plays. The Burros have it. 1st and 10 from their 20.
Preston under center. It's the snap. Give is to Mitzel. He'll cut to the left. Now cut back
Nice
up the
run.
middle. And he'll get to the 30. A 10-yard gain. Should be a Burrow first down.
Britt Seffner finally among the tacklers there, along with 22 Felchley. But that was a nice little cutback by Mitzel. Mitzel's, I think, averaging, when I checked, I think, Brady, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he averaging around 6-7 yards per carry on the season?
7.2 so far. Came into the game 18 attempts, 129 yards for a 7.2 average.
In a hole that time. Good piece of blocking there by Martinez.
2 receivers to the near side. Could be the final play as they'll give it to Mitzel. He'll get to the 35. Stretches forward maybe to the 36. A solid gain on first down to bring up 2nd down and manageable.
Yeah, this time it was Martinez. I apologize. It was Fondrick on that last play on that right side. The guard really got a piece of somebody and blew open that hole. That'll end the first quarter of play. I'll help you out and say after 1 quarter of play on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard, Hillsboro-Central Valley at Bismarck St. Mary's, scoreless after 1 with yourliveevent.com.
On the comments.
Going, and then the defense would step up and make plays. So why we're the scoreless here, and a couple of the top teams, number 1 in the poll, St. Mary's, number 3 in the poll, Hillsboro-Central Valley, playing here in week 3. Nice night, cloud cover. The wind might be settling down a little bit. The flag at half-mast, of course, with this being September 11th and remembering those from 19 years ago. But the flag still blowing out in the breeze. It had diminished a little bit, but now the wind has picked back up again. So on and off, but might be switching or changing just a little bit here this evening. 2nd and 4 for Hillsboro-Central Valley to begin this second quarter.
The Burros under center, I formation. As the give is to Mitzel up the middle, as the Saints able to stuff that out. They'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more to bring up third down.
Yeah, nothing more is absolutely correct. Among those in on the stop for St. Mary's was Jack Wycombe. Gallagher comes in from the sideline with the next play from the Burro coaches. Limke will be out to the right side. Gallagher will go out to the left side here for Hillsboro-Central Valley on this 3rd and 4.
Evil the fullback, Mitzel the tailback. Option play to Mitzel as nowhere to go there as he'll be stood up in the backfield. A loss of 5 to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, didn't get the block out here on the right side, and Jackson took advantage of that with another solo tackle here for the defensive back from St. Mary's. He's been active early tonight, Thomas Jackson. Rage back to punt, now the wind at his back.
As Curl back deep to return for the Saints. Rage first time punting with the wind at his back. Beliles will be sent in motion. As the punt is away.
Wow.
As a booming punt. Curl going back. He'll let it bounce at the 20. Finally recovers it at the 5. Looking for some room. Cuts up the middle and a good open field tacking. Good punt defense by the Burros as he's tackled at the 15.
Gallagher down there on special teams. That ball was bouncing and rolling. Honestly, that thing would have gone into the end zone for a touchback, but Curl, he believes in himself and his skills and his speed to try to turn it into a big play. He was able to bring it out to the 15. Holy cow, that punt by Rage, what was that, 60 yards, 60 plus?
Absolutely in the air, absolutely a great momentum shifting, field position changing sequence there for the Burros as handoff in the middle as Curl spinning around, bouncing around, getting spun around as he'll get 2, maybe make it 3, and brings up 2nd down.
Gavin Mitzel had a shot at him early, just kind of overran the play. Everybody else, though, filled in. You have Hewitt and By at the end, so Willison at the nose, and that linebacking core again is Dryberg, Pashtian, Henkel, Mitzel, and Aleshik. All 5 of them in there tonight with the 3 defensive backs. The corners are Cotton and Gallagher, also with Riley Olson out here right now, and Sam Preston at the safety.
2nd down and 5, clock under 10 minutes to go in the first half. As they'll give to Curl, patient, bounces it to the outside.
Ball's loose, fumble.
Fumble once again. They'll pile on it. Nope, they'll say he was down before he lost the football.
Whoa, Nelly.
As Gallagher there, open field, able to trip Curl up.
Whoa, Nelly.
We'll see where they spot him. I'll give him
forward progress. He got positive yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. Gained, we'll say 3.
Yep, gain of 3. 8 carries, 38 yards for Cullen Curl in the first half so far.
That ball, though, was popping out of there just like that fresh popcorn.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Saints. As the give is to Curl, up the middle. He'll bounce that to the outside, far side, past the 30, past the 40. Hurdles
Ball's
inside,
loose again.
ball's loose again.
Burros say they've got it this time.
I saw the official point to the Hillsboro sideline, and yes, indeed it is Hillsboro-Central Valley football as Curl a big run as he went for 37 yards, tried to cut inside for that extra couple of yards, lost the handle, and it'll be Burro football at the 49-yard line.
Now we're going to see if we can find out who kind of stripped that ball out, who recovered here. I'll ask on the sidelines for you.
So 1st and 10 for Hillsboro-Central Valley with 8:50 remaining in the first half. Curl the 2nd fumble so far tonight.
Yeah, Parker Gallagher stripped that thing out. Riley Olson covered it up. Good teamwork by the 2 defensive backs.
1st and 10 for the Burros as
Fumble here.
on the ground as it looks like Hillsboro-Central Valley giving it right back as the QB center transfer not clean as it bounced right in front of the St. Mary's lineman. One of them was able to fall on top of it.
Felchley covered it up right next to one of the linemen. The linebacker, Felchley, covered that. So in a big play, the other team makes a big play.
So
2 heavyweights going at it early in the middle of the ring, trying to put the other one on the ropes. 8:48 to play, first half. 1st and 10, St. Mary's. 2 takeaways by the Burro defense. St. Mary's defense comes up with their first takeaway.
Ball at midfield as Nick Schumacher, the new quarterback for Bismarck St. Mary's.
This is a real mess here in the backfield. Poor exchange there, too. The timing just not off. I'm not sure what happened to Euler. I'm on the Hillsboro-Central Valley sideline, Brady. I don't know if you guys can see from your vantage point there in the St. Peter family press box. Euler, if he's on the sideline still or what happened or what's going on. But, yeah, Schumacher there. The timing just was not together there. And mess up in the backfield. Unfortunate. And St. Mary's will try it again. A loss of 2 at 2nd and 12.
So Langenfelder was given the carry on the triple option. So it's 2nd down and 12 from the 48 as Schumacher back under center. As they'll give it to Langenfelder once again as he's popped back at the 50 as coming in untouched with the big hit was Cole Hebel.
Yeah, Cole Hebel there, and also there was Gavin Mitzel. Where I'm standing on this sideline of Hillsboro-Central Valley, watching that handoff in the backfield between Schumacher and also Lingenfelter, that ball was just a little bit greasy there too on the fingertips. And then you get Hebel and Mitzel that came in and put a big hit and a big tackle.
As Euler is on the sideline walking around, the Saints so far this season have been rotating between the two for most of the first 2 games as Schumacher shotgun looking to pass it as incomplete as a couple of Burros there, the closest to it, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Tom Jackson, the intended receiver, I believe was the primary receiver also on that route was Jackson Rarick, but well defended by the corners. And you had Sam Preston, the safety, coming up there as well, leaping into the air to make sure that it would not be caught. It was high throwing pass. So 4th down and 12. Punting situation here. Schumacher back to punt for St. Mary's. Gallagher back to receive for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
This time punting into the wind. Punt is away as high punt as Gallagher will take it at the 25-yard line, calls the fair catch, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Burros from there.
7:07 to play, first half, no score in this game tonight on yourliveevent.com. Appreciate you watching and listening to us, and thanks again for our sponsors for making the broadcast possible to go on another long road trip. We thank the St. Mary's School and everybody involved with their staff and the athletic department and their administration for allowing us to be here tonight for the coverage with yourliveevent.com. We appreciate it very much.
1st and 10 for the Burros from the 25-yard line. Preston under center. As the give is to Mitzel as he'll break the initial tackle, spin forward, get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have gained a half yard, but nothing more for 2nd down.
On the stop was Jack Wycombe, and also there was Matt Shear.
So 2nd down and 9 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Mitzel so far 5 carries for 8 yards in the first half.
Wycombe, they've moved him to the nose. They've moved Russell out to the defensive end. So those 2 guys have been flip-flopping some. Meanwhile, Haas stays at the right defensive end spot.
2 receivers, Lemke to the far side, Gallagher to the near side. Preston looking to pass, fires. That one is batted away, and it falls safely to the ground as Thomas Jackson on the cover got a hand on it.
Yeah, Jackson actually, he settled down as the corner and took Dryberg on the underneath route. Lemke running the deeper route with the safety coming over in Cullen Curl. Actually, it was Jackson who made that play, as you said. Lemke was there. It was Jackson, the underneath guy, who was able to recognize that, leaped up, knocked it down.
3rd down and 9. The Burros will go shotgun formation with Hebel in the backfield. Preston looking to pass, scrambling, trying to break through pressure. It collapses, and he's sacked in the backfield as Isaac Falkley with the sack down at the 21-yard line, a loss of 5 and 4th down.
Yeah, that pocket collapsing quickly, and nothing really to find or see in that receiving core to be able to get open with the defensive backs draped all over him. So Preston just had to say, all right, we'll settle here, and hopefully Rage will get off another big booming punt.
Rage back to punt. Curl again to receive. That one will bounce at the 40, go away from Curl. Still bouncing at the 25. Curl will take it. Looking for some room as again the punt coverage for Hillsboro-Central Valley doing a nice job, limited to a 4-yard return as Bismarck St. Mary's will take over from the 29.
Yeah, down there among the guys on coverage was Devin Hinkle, another big punt. Of course, Belial's down there as well, and you could see that the Burros are really looking to strip that ball out of the arms of Curl as they were going after it again.
A 1st down and 10 for Bismarck St. Mary's. They'll go I formation with Langenfelder and Curl. As Schumacher will remain under center. Fakes the give, looking to roll out. Pressure. Eludes one. Looking to fire, and he'll just fire it out of bounds. Throw it away, and it'll be 2nd down.
Barrett Willison with the early pressure on him, and he got an arm on him, but couldn't bring him down. And then the additional pressure also coming from Dylan By. So those two defensive linemen doing a nice job. Willison's been pretty active. We saw him come in week 1, and we saw him out in Watford City last week. This kid's really improved from a year ago, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the defensive line, Dylan By, Barrett Wilson, Cody Hewitt for the Burros. Linebackers, Luke Dryberg, Caden Passion, Devin Henkel, Gavin Mitchell, and Jace Lushik. As give to Curl up the middle, finds a hole, keeps the feet churning. We'll see where they mark it. Look like it might be a yard shy, but that'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Henkel and Preston among the Burro tacklers there with 5:10 to play in this first half. Still no score tonight. Bismarck St. Mary's at home. It's their home opener, week 3, hosting Hillsboro-Central Valley.
3rd down and 1. Clock ticking now, under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Again, an I formation. As the give to Curl, breaks the first tackle, surges ahead into the line, past the 40, past the 45, and it'll be stopped at the 46 as a gain of 8 and a 1st down.
Yeah, and give Curl the credit there because that play was designed to go to the right side. It was plugged up because of the Burros defense doing a nice job there. They were ready for it on that side, and Curl just bounced with the quick sidestep, saw a little bit of a crease, and bursted through there. That was just a good piece of running by Curl.
A 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Option play, the pitch to Curl. He'll bounce it back inside, falls forward for a gain of 2, brings up 2nd down.
Henkel got to the quarterback. Dryberg then got to the running back. A lot of pursuit by that Hillsboro-Central Valley defense, which we've become accustomed to seeing. Now Hebel's going to come in, and I think Pastion, is going to come out at linebacker.
Offensively for Bismarck St. Mary's, getting a push up front. The center is Ian Indovino. The guards, Nicholas Windsor, Sawyer Rapp. The tackles are Jack Wycombe and Zach Haas. 2nd down and 8. Schumacher a long count. Option play. He'll cut it upfield, take it himself, gets past midfield, still keeps churning, rolls over a couple of Burro defenders to the 48-yard line, make it 3rd down and 4.
Hewitt kind of at the bottom of that pile, just plugging some stuff up. Preston came up in there, and Mitchell nosing in. A lot of Burro tacklers there. Trying to make it difficult, make those yards even tougher. They've not been easy to come by after that first, 5-6 plays by St. Mary's. Since then, the Burro defense has been pretty stingy.
3rd down and 4. Past midfield. They'll fake the give to Curl, looking to pass, rolls out, fires, and it's caught inside the 40, inside the 35 to the 34, as it was Jackson once again with the catch to move the chains.
And I'll tell you, that play was made because as you look back, when you rewind this, you're going to see the Borough defensive lineman coming there right at the quarterback and was about to get there, and then just a little piece of a block by one of those linemen. I want to say it was number 50 who got that late little chip block, Ian Indovina, and that allowed that pass to be completed.
So first down and 10 at the 34. They'll fake the give to Curl, looking to pass once again, as looking for Jackson just out of his reach, as Cotton on the coverage, incomplete, second down.
And pressure coming here from Cody Hewitt again. 2:46 to play, first half, no score tonight. St. Mary's has gone with Schumacher on the last couple of series now as their quarterback. Burroughs again with the luxury of a lot of linebackers, just filled with linebacker talent and athletes. So they're going with 5 linebackers tonight with those 3 defensive linemen. 8 guys up tight.
Schumacher under center. Gives it to Curl. He'll follow his blockers. Barrels forward and gets 5 on the play to make it third down and 5.
Yeah, the forward progress and just that pile moving forward allowed the extra yard or 2 to give him those 5 yards. Pretty good push up front by the St. Mary's lineman.
The clock ticking, 2:20 remaining in the first half. Bismarck St. Mary's looking to get on the scoreboard, as also they will have the option to receive to begin the second half. Maybe looking for the double whammy here tonight.
2 receivers left.
Schumacher looking to pass, as incomplete, was looking for Jackson Rarick, as maybe a little bit of miscommunication. He went in. Pass was maybe fired if he had went out. Incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Riley Olson in the coverage area as the defensive back for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 2:02 to play, first half. Going off the field now for St. Mary's is Miles Schaefer, and in is Isaac Van Dahl. And they're asking for the play call to get in there, as that play clock is down to 5 before Schumacher even joined the huddle. I think they're going to have to burn another timeout. They will.
They will. So with 2:02 remaining in the first half on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard, it's fourth down and 5 for St. Mary's in a scoreless tie between Bismarck St. Mary's and Hillsboro-Central Valley on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
2:02 remaining as Bismarck St. Mary's has fourth down and 5 from the 29. They'll go for it as Schumacher in the shotgun formation. We can get a quick pass. It's caught at the 24. 25. We'll see where they mark it. It is close.
Oh, this is going to be right foot, left
Britt
foot.
Seffner was on the reception. That's his first catch. We'll see where they mark it.
This is going to be very close. Hillsboro-Central Valley saying no way. St. Mary's, of course, is saying yeah way.
Jim, this is Keith. That looked like a really good job of tackling by the Burros there. The receiver got no yards after the catch, which may be critical here.
As they'll measure, and just by the nose of the football, they'll get the first down on the catch to Seffner, 5 yards on the gain.
You're right,
and
Keith.
St. Mary's first down.
You're right, Keith. That was good tackling. Those guys did everything that they could do to stop that thing right there, and somehow, some way, that nose of the football had the extra inch and a half it needed.
The clock ticking now under a minute and 45 seconds. Play clock is at 5. The
Only
Saints
one
have to
timeout
hurry.
remaining.
Schumacher in the shotgun set. They're able to get it off. Looking to pass. He'll fire it deep, and it is incomplete.
Sam Preston broke that up. The D-back, Olsen, looked up, and as he looked up, it kind of stopped his momentum, at least in my observation. I may be wrong there, but the receiver had it in his hands. Jackson Rarick and Sam Preston came over and gave him a big shove, and that broke it up here on the blue turf in the end zone. So incomplete. Now in for the Burros. It will be 77 coming in. That's Adrian Valdez. Barrett Willison will come out. 90 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 10 for St. Mary's from Hillsboro-Central Valley's 24-yard line. No score.
Tim, from where you're at, did that look like there could have been some pass interference? Because it looks like he stuck his hands up to shield the receiver.
2nd down and 10 as Rarick jogging back off the field. He'll be out for a play as a quick hit to Curl as he'll get to the 20, inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. A gain of 7, make it 3rd down.
Dryberg and Paston on the tackle. Good tackling there. Back to what you were talking about, Keith, in my opinion over here, no, because playing for the ball and just trying to make a play.
So 3rd down and 3 from the 24. Clock now under a minute in the first half. Schumacher back to pass. Looking. Now he'll float it as incomplete. Hebel had it in his hands. Just squirted out of it. It falls to the turf incomplete. And get 4th down.
Important there, though, was that Hebel was in position. He was coming to what I'm going to describe as his right with his steps. He had to go back and twist his body a little bit, and that just was enough not to allow him to secure that ball in those hands. But he was there to make the play, knocked it down. As you said, brings up 4th and 3.
As St. Mary's, they'll talk it over, use their final timeout. 53.9 remaining in the first half in a scoreless tie on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
4th down and 3 for Bismarck St. Mary's with 53.9 remaining in the first half.
Oh, this is giddy up go here. You make a play because you set the tone for the second half. Both sides of the ball here. Make a play.
Saints will go for it in I formation as Schumacher curl the receiver. Just a quick screen to Rarick, breaks the tackle, looking for the chains, as it looks like he'll get just enough. And a 1st down and 10 for the St. Mary's.
Yeah, he got to the 12-yard line again there to make the play and just slipped out of it. Give Rarick the credit there. And 1st and 10 for St. Mary's. Again, they have no timeouts remaining. They are using a ton of time here right now as this clock continues to run. We're at 35 seconds right now as they get to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun set as
make a play, baby.
Is the receiver looking to pass, firing as it's caught.
Oh, and he stays in bounds. The clock's going to continue to run. We're at 22.
Seffner with the catch. He'll get a gain of 2. Clock running now at 18-17 as Schumacher will spike
Fumbled
it.
snap.
No, he fumbled the snap, so the clock is still rolling. Now at 10. I don't think the Saints, they're trying to hurry it up. They're at 5 seconds remaining. Final play of the half.
And he downs it with 2 seconds. Wow, smart play by the quarterback.
Absolutely on the confusion, but Schumacher able to down the football. It'll be 4th down.
Let me back up just the pass play before. Another outstanding tackle by Gallagher on the perimeter. Didn't allow the extra yards, kept him in bounds. So that clock, which is a friend. And then the smart play by the quarterback, Schumacher, to down it with 2 seconds to go. So 4th and 8 for a first down, but with 2 seconds to go, they're going to have to get it into the end zone.
Final play of the half, barring a penalty. Schumacher back to pass, looking, firing as it's batted away, incomplete, as he was looking for curl on the fade. Great defense. Bats it down to the turf, incomplete, as that will bring up halftime in a scoreless tie between St. Mary's and Hillsboro-Central Valley. Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales Scoreboard as Burke down on the field with Coach Scott Olson.
Well, scoreless at halftime, and Scott, I was saying on the broadcast, just make a play, and somehow, some way, you guys kind of hung in there and made some plays.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were bad field position. We got to fix some stuff on offense, but we battled adversity there. We didn't give up. We gave up a bunch of first downs, but in the end, we didn't break, and hopefully carry that over in the second half.
Offensively, what are the biggest things you need to fix?
Just be more physical up front, communicate on their pass rush when they got down in distance. They're dialing up some blitzes, and we got a better job on pass pro.
Defensively, it looks like you guys are playing in better position as this first half has gone on.
Yeah, it's we had a couple nice runs there with Gavin, and then we can't capitalize. We got 4 turnovers out of that back, or 3 turnovers out of that back, and we haven't scored yet. So we have things to work on, and I'm happy where we're at, and we'll play better.
All right, we'll let you talk to your guys. Talk to you later. Scott Olson, head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, on our halftime report. From Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl and Rich Gerke, your Farmers Union Insurance agents in Hillsboro. They'll help you find the insurance that you need for your home, your commercial business, your farm, and it is Ryan Opdahl, Rich Gerke, Farmers Union Insurance. Halftime report, Hillsboro-Central Valley on the road at Bismarck St. Mary's Central High School, Smeeker Field. It's scoreless, the Saints and Burros here at halftime.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it. Dagelman Industries.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
It's halftime from Smeeker Field here in Bismarck, the capital city. Matchup between number 1 and number 3, Hillsboro-Central Valley and Bismarck St. Mary's scoreless through the first 2 quarters of play. Really a defensive battle here between the two teams to begin the night as Bismarck St. Mary's really troubling Hillsboro-Central Valley as the Burros only 14 yards of total offense. For Bismarck St. Mary, both times unable to come up with points. The first one, a missed 36-yard field goal, and you saw it there at the end of the half, just running out of time. Maybe not the best clock management in that final 2-minute drill, but the Burros will take it as able to shut down the Saints before the goal line and keep the game scoreless so far here tonight between two of the top teams in North Dakota Class 2A football, the Burros and the Saints. Again, we thank you for joining us here on yourliveevent.com as this is our Farmers Union Insurance, Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl of Hillsboro halftime report as both teams kind of treating this almost as really a measuring stick here in the early season. You ask both teams, they fully expect both of them to have to play each other again in late October, maybe even early November is the hope for both of these teams. Is again scoreless at halftime on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. As we'll take a break and then we'll have our first half stats coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted Golden Harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Hi, I'm Sam Preston, a student athlete at Hillsboro High School. The pandemic has affected all of us, and nobody likes having to deal with it, but we have to deal with it. And some of the ways we deal with it includes wearing a mask, keeping your distance from other fans, and staying home if you don't feel well. And if you are asked to quarantine, please follow the instructions and the state recommended guidelines. These guidelines are for us student athletes as well as fans. We want to play, you want to watch, so please follow these state of North Dakota guidelines and help us save our season.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, Farmers Union Insurance halftime report, as we'll run down the stats here for both teams here on yourliveevent.com on the first 2 quarters of play, as Hillsboro-Central Valley, a struggle for them so far tonight. Only 14 yards of total offense, all those coming by way of the ground. Gavin Mitzel, 5 carries for 8 yards. Sam Preston, 3 carries for 3 yards. And Jace Lushik, 4 carries for a total of 3 yards as well. So just 14 yards on the ground. Passing, Sam Preston is 0 for 3. 14 on the ground, 0 in the air for 14 total here in the first half. For Bismarck St. Mary's, able to move the football again, just have been unable to capitalize both times that they have been in the red zone as offensively, the Saints have 110 yards rushing. Colin Curl leading the Saints, 13 carries for 90 yards. Will Langenfelder, 2 carries for 0 yards. Nick Schumacher, 1 carry for 4 yards. And Jackson Euler with 3 carries for a total of 16 yards. Passing for Bismarck St. Mary's, 41 yards through the air. As Jackson Euler 2 of 3 for 14 yards. Nick Schumacher is 4 of 10 for 27 yards. Receiving for the Saints, Thomas Jackson, 3 catches for 28 yards. Jackson Rarick, 2 catches for 9 yards. Colin Curl, 1 catch for 7 yards. And Ritz Sefner, 2 receptions for 7 yards. And that's 150 yards of total offense in the first half for the Saints. Turnover-wise, 2 turnovers for Bismarck St. Mary's, both Colin Curl fumbles in that first half. For the Burros, 1 turnover, a Sam Preston fumble on a quarterback center exchange mishap between the 2 players. And those are your first half stats here on yourliveevent.com. Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. We'll take another quick break and then be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
All jobs are essential, especially yours. In District 20, your team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert will focus on strengthening our economy and job creation. They believe in increased funding for K-12 education and strong support for Mayville State. As farmers, Lem, Belts, and Hagert know that agriculture will always be the backbone of the North Dakota economy. Elect your District 20 team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert.
Paid for by friends of Mike Belts, Ham Johnson, Treasurer.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as we have Jim Berkemeyer down on the sideline as well. A good ducking job there. Some lateral quickness. They're able to avoid the Saints as they came back out onto the field to begin the second half as they're beginning their pregame stretches as Burke down on the field with Coach Smaker.
Hey, Brady, thank you. Coach Smaker, first half. Hey, you moved the ball 150 yards, got in the red zone a couple of times. What is it, just some missed opportunities or execution?
Well, I think it hurt us a lot is, we turned the ball over too much first half, and that takes your momentum away. And, we drove down. They're a very good team. They're playing 8 men in the box, and they're blitzing like crazy. It's really hard to run. So we got to look to see if we can get outside a little bit, throw a little bit better. We dropped the touchdown pass down here. It should have been a touchdown. It's a great. This is what I expected. 2 good teams, 2 good defenses, and that the scoreboard shows that.
Yeah, your defense has been playing lights out. What else did you tell the guys at halftime for the second half?
Just got to believe, man. You got to get back to what we did in the first quarter and moving the ball and our offense and offensive line in particular got to get back to be more aggressive. I think they got worried about all the blitzing that was going on, and they got hesitant about things. We just got to get off the ball, and our running back is a good running back. He'll take care of the football, and we'll be just fine.
Coach Smeeker, thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you for doing the game.
You're welcome very much. There he is, class act veteran. He knows what he's doing. He's got a good football team, and Brady, you know what? Someone said, gonna be a good one.
Absolutely, as again, scoreless 0-0 thanks to Burke down on the sideline as we'll take another quick break.
Thanks real quick to those people that are texting and chatting with us, listening wherever that you're listening tonight, along the Red River and through Hillsboro and Central Valley and all over the world. Thank you so much here from yourliveevent.com. We appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break, then be back for the second half kickoff coming up. Yourliveevent.com.
More trades being made at Norman County Implement. We'll be updating the equipment as some of these fresh trades come in. 44-foot Summers disc, excellent condition. It's field ready, priced at $29,000. Also, this 2015 John Deere 9570 RT, 2,700 hours, 36-inch tracks with PTO, one owner, local trade, $270,000. That'll give you the horsepower you need for this fall's work. Stop by and take a look at the new trades and new equipment. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, is open for all your pharmacy and healthcare needs. And don't forget to stop in and check out what's new in the gift department. You'll find lots of new fall decorations and giftware. Check out the new jewelry too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift encourages everyone to follow all of the CDC guidelines. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery, and they do offer mail-out services for their customers too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Screwing up, tell me.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as we're just about ready for the second half kickoff, as Bismarck St. Mary's will have had the option to receive. They elect to do so, as Hillsboro-Central Valley will boot it away to be in the second half in a scoreless tie, a matchup between number 1 and number 3. A good early season non-region matchup here in Class 2A football. For North Dakota Class AA football.
Someone said it's going to be a 7-6 final.
And I think we can both agree that absolutely is, I would bet that more than probably any other score right now, as both defenses.
It's been fun.
Absolutely, both defenses bowing their neck. Hillsboro-Central Valley maybe bend a little bit, but have yet to break.
They've made the plays when they've had to.
Absolutely they have, as again, Parker Gallagher back deep to kick. His first kickoff tonight, as second half is underway. Angling to the right side as Van Dahl will take it. Past the 20 to the 25 as he's tripped up there. 24-yard line will be 1st and 10 for Bismarck St. Mary's.
Yeah, Luke Dryberg, one of the early guys there, and also Alex Cotton was there.
Bismarck St. Mary's on offense. Their starters, Ian Indovina, the center. The guards are Nicholas Windsor and Sawyer Rapp. The tackles are Jack Wycombe and Zach Haas. Tight end, David Nordberg. The receivers, Thomas Jackson and Jason Rarick. The fullback, Will Langenfelder. The quarterback, or running back, Colin Curl. As once again, Schumacher, the quarterback, as he'll take it, bounce it to the outside, and pick up a gain of 2.
And actually, second down. I'm sorry, Brady. That was actually Euler. He's back in at quarterback.
Excuse me, number 4. Yes, Jackson Euler now back in at quarterback. He quarterbacked most of the first quarter and a couple plays in the second quarter. And then Rarick came in. Schumacher came in.
Dylan By was dragging him down with the tackle.
Second down and 9 for the Saints, as Euler in the shotgun formation. He'll look to pass, fires it out. Sefner looking to find a angle as he's brought down at the 30, as Gallagher as well as Dryberg on the tackle.
Yeah, good tackling again by Hillsboro-Central Valley. We talked about that in the first half. And so St. Mary's looking at a 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5, just underway. Third quarter tonight, 10:50. As the clock runs here at Bismarck St. Mary's Central High School, beautiful complex field, Smeeker Field, and wow, fabulous the facilities that we've been at here.
Officially 3rd down and 3 for the Saints, as I'll send Curl in motion. Option play, Euler, he'll keep it, looking to bounce out. Now a late pitch, able to get it to Van Dahl, and out to the 35, just able to pick enough, a gain of 4. Make it 5 and a first down.
That was a really late pitch, as you described, Brady. He held it, and then at the last second, and that's what allowed enough for the first down and the chains to move. So roughly after this, first few plays of this third quarter, St. Mary's with 165 total yards, Burroughs with 14 in a scoreless game.
First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. As Euler fakes the give, now looking to pass, has the fullback breaking a tackle as Langenfelder out past the 45 to the 48, and another first down.
Driven out of bounds by Gallagher, but yeah, he was just out in front of the linebacker in pursuit, and Euler threw a really nice ball there that his back could go get and move the chains.
As I'll have a penalty actually as a block downfield, and so take away the first down. They'll move it 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it'll be first down and 12.
I find it interesting here, Brady, early in the second half, among the adjustments from St. Mary's is putting Curl more in motion and seeing if he can, drag one of those linebackers with him because of all of the blitzing and the pressure that the linebacking core brought in that first half.
Clean game so far. That's St. Mary's second penalty for 15 yards. Hillsboro-Central Valley yet to have committed a penalty flag. As looking to pass, as that one is bobbled and caught back once again on the redirect by Jackson Rarick, as he'll be tackled at the 40, as it's a gain of 27 and a first down.
Yeah, Rarick went up and got that. I thought maybe Alex Cotton was going to get there with his hand, but the timing just didn't come together, and Rarick then, he did the right thing by kind of tipping it to himself away from Cotton, allowing him to receive the football and get the big gain with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
So big opening drive for Bismarck St. Mary's, able to move the football. They're inside the 40. As Euler, they give to Curl, patient on the outside, waiting for the blocks as he'll keep the feet churning to the 35-yard line, a gain of 4 and second down.
Yeah, and on the tackle was Cody Hewitt, while the linebacker there, Luke Dryberg, really took on the fullback, and Dryberg busted that play up. Yeah, they got those 4 or 5 yards, but Dryberg really took the fullback on.
So second down and 5 for the Saints. Euler under center, Langenfelder, Curl behind him. Takes the snap, give is to Curl up the middle as nothing happening there. He'll fall forward for a gain of 1. Brings up third down.
Yeah, coming down the line at the bottom there was Dylan By making the play. Henkel also there, linebacker was coming up. Last time on the play before, Henkel was coming on the blitz, and St. Mary's had the right play call and ran away from it.
It'll be third down and 3 for the Saints. As pistol formation for Bismarck St. Mary's. Langfelder and Curl in the backfield with Euler. Option play, the pitch is to Curl. He'll cut it back inside. Nothing happening as Mitzel will drag him down for no gain, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, and Mitzel's big, strong tackle there, plus the Burroughs defense got to the quarterback. Very physical on that third down play was the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough defense. So again, they look to make a stop on a fourth down conversion attempt here, as Henkel will come out, Limke will come in for another safety. So the 4 linebackers, 3 down linemen, a couple of corners, and 2 safeties for Hillsboro-Central Valley on 4th and 5 for St. Mary's.
As the Saints will go at 4 receiver set, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Van Dahl, the running back, as Euler looking to pass. He'll fire it down as it's caught. Touchdown! Bismarck St. Mary's, as Britt Seffner able to get behind the defense. It's a 34-yard touchdown connection.
Well thrown ball, and the receiver there, as you said, got behind the safety, and there's the first score of the game. It comes with 6:45 to play in the third quarter.
So the Saints strike first as they now lead 6-0, 6:45 remaining in the third quarter, as Schumacher on to attempt the PAT, and it is good. So the Saints able to get on the scoreboard. 6:45 remaining in the third quarter. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. St. Mary's 7, Hillsboro Central Valley 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
As the Burros will take over from the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 from there.
Isaac Falkley on the tackle for St. Mary's. Well, then the Burro offense, Brady, they'll have their challenge now to move the ball as only those 14 yards in that first half. Their first opportunity here in the second half after the St. Mary's Saints went down and scored 7-0.
Yeah, the Saints delivering the first punch. We'll see if the Burros can bounce back as the triple option play looked like, again, the center quarterback exchange a little bit off time as Hebel will fall forward for a yard.
Yeah, just not cleanly going into the hands, or the hands aren't cleanly, just getting the ball, something there. And just that little bit is throwing off some timing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The line, once again, for Hillsboro-Central Valley, left to right, Dylan By, Cody Hewitt, Mason Fondrick, Jaime Martinez, and Caden Pastian, with Luke Dryberg, the tight end. 2nd down and 9. Preston under center. Give is to Lushik, as again, strung out by Bismarck St. Mary's. Really nowhere for him to go as they'll fall forward for a gain of a yard, maybe 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, we talked about Russell, the nose guard, in the pregame, but they've moved him out to D end, and Wycombe, 72, has been playing that nose. Now Wycombe will go out on cue as we talk about him, and in is Nick Windsor at a nose guard. But Wycombe has really been active a lot of tonight. He's played a nice ball game.
So 3rd down and 7 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Play clock is under 10 as the Burros still in the huddle. We'll get to the line with 2, and Burros will have to spend their first timeout. The timeout on the field, 5:14 remaining in the third quarter. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales Scoreboard. Bismarck St. Mary's 7, Hillsboro-Central Valley 0 on yourliveevent.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Saints looking to seize the momentum here. They got the game's first touchdown on the last drive just over a minute ago, and now 3rd down and 7. They've for Hillsboro-Central Valley at the 27-yard line. Out of the Burro timeout. That's their first timeout they've used. They have 2 remaining. Bismarck St. Mary's with all 3 timeouts as the Burros will break the huddle. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Preston gets the snap. He'll look to pass, fires, and it's caught as Parker Gallagher, able to jump, leap, gets his hands on the football out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 19 and a Burro first down.
That was a really nice route by Parker. He cut that thing on a dime, and really good pass by Sam Preston to him. Well-timed, well-thrown ball. Great execution when they needed that play to keep momentum on their side for a while.
Biggest play is that more than doubles the total offense for the Burros here tonight. as Preston back to pass. Now he'll scramble, late fire, and he'll complete it down to the far side as a gain of 6 there on the play.
Yeah, and the tackle for St. Mary's by Matt Shear and also Felkley again. Good read by Sam, you know. Maybe in the past he might have tucked that thing under the arm and ran, but he said, hey, I got a receiver here. Let's take what they're giving us and get the 6 yards.
Nathan Rage with his first reception, a 6-yard gain, as that'll make it 2nd down and 4 for the Burros. Is shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, Limke to the near side. Preston with the snap, looking to pass. Driver up the middle, caught inside the 30 to the 21-yard line as a big gain, 31 yards and another 1st down.
Yeah, you can hear the excitement on the sideline by the Burro players. Sam has really put the ball where it needs to be on these last 3 passes, and I'll tell you what, Caden Pashton came up with a nice block that allowed Sam the time to throw that ball.
So 3 straight completions for the Burros is a fumble on the snap as Hillsboro-Central Valley able to recover it. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Burro fans might be thinking what I'm thinking. They're maybe saying, God darn it, just when get things going, then that happens.
Absolutely. The Burros starting to see some of the momentum.
Make sure you guys are smiling up there because Corey Erickson has the big camera out again. This thing is getting the geese that are still up at Watford City on photo. It's such a big lens.
2nd down and 10. Preston back to pass. He'll fire, looking for the fade. Limke in the end zone.
Ooh.
And incomplete.
Great effort. I'll tell you what, Limke, he leaped up, went and tried to get that thing. And as he was coming down, the defensive back down here in this corner got his hand in there as well, Thomas Jackson. But then Limke, while falling down, lying on his back, tried again and almost came up with a spectacular catch here in the end zone. That was a great effort.
Absolutely. Bring up 3rd down and 10 with 3:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Burros looking to get on the scoreboard as they trail St. Mary's 7-0. Burros going to the passing game. Preston in the shotgun set. He'll go back to pass as incomplete, as looked like maybe going for Dryberg. He got his feet tangled up with the cornerback and it falls incomplete. Bring up 4th down.
Yep, close play there and aggressive play by the corner to come up there and 4th and 10, 3:06 to play. 3rd quarter, 7-0. St. Mary's leads Hillsboro-Central Valley with YourLiveEvent.com. On the road here again tonight. Thanks for joining us.
With the wind at the back for Hillsboro-Central Valley, going with the wind, Parker Gallagher will attempt a 40-yard field goal. Snap, spot kick is on the way, and a miss hit as that one will bounce at the 10. Again, officially it's as a punt.
It's still live, yeah.
Ball is still live, and so St. Mary's going the other way as Gallagher with the tackle as Reese Barnhart on the return out to the 36, 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints from there.
Well, that's radar. That'd be like you taking the pitching wedge on the golf course and you got everything but the ball.
Well, so basically my average.
Is that a fair description there, Keith?
That would be pretty darn good. That was a chili dip. But it probably took out a foot-long divot with that kick.
Speaking of chili dip and foot-long dip, I could use a little chocolate-covered ice cream cone.
Ooh, now you're making me hungry there, Burke.
That's a surprise.
Well, that's true. When am I not hungry? 1st down and 10 for Bismarck St. Mary's. As Euler under center, looking to pass, firing it deep as picked off, intercepted. Parker Gallagher plays the football, a box out there as Euler was looking for Jackson Rarick, underthrown, and it's picked off.
Yeah, underthrown and kind of throwing that thing off of his back heel and then into the wind. And in the end, Parker Gallagher said, thank you, I will take the INT. Well, now the Borough offense, who moved the ball that last possession through the air, they'll try to keep things going here again with 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. St. Mary's leads 7-0. Burros are home next week. Game in Central Valley, homecoming week, right?
Yes, homecoming as...
Hey, you're broadcasting the coronation Monday afternoon, 2 o'clock.
Absolutely. You can check that out on yourliveevent.com. Preston triple option. He'll pitch it to Lushik, and nothing there as he'll be tripped up in the backfield. It's a loss of 3. Make it second down.
Yeah, Thomas Jackson, he came and got the tackle there. He fought off the block by the receiver, Lemke, out on the right side of the Burros offense. Jackson also a little bit dinged up. He's still on the field here as the trainer comes out. We'll take a quick injury timeout. 2:34 to go in the third. Tim Cassette, Seed Sales scoreboard, 7-0. St. Mary's leads Hillsboro-Central Valley. We're back in just a moment.
Storm Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Storm Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Storm Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorm thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Storm Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Thomas Jackson, the injured Saints player.
He got cramping up or something there as they're stretching him out. I was a little surprised cramping up when it's this chilly tonight.
Yeah, he was able to jog off the field.
As I say that to these guys that have shorts and sandals on here on the sideline.
He'll continue to be looked at by the trainer. He'll take a seat on the bench, get some water, get hydrated. Second down and 13. Shotgun as Preston will keep it, fakes the jet sweep as he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 3. That'll make it third down and 10.
Been tough for the Burros to run the ball tonight, hasn't it been, guys? Give credit to the linemen of St. Mary's. Defensively, Windsor again at the nose, and Haas and Russell are the ends right now. We've called Wycomb's name a lot. Hey, they Beckley as well, the linebacker. He's been in a lot of plays. Jackson, of course, was, and he's out just recuperating after that last leg cramp.
17 yards of rushing for Hillsboro-Central Valley through almost 3 quarters as Preston again back to pass. Now he'll step up and he'll be tackled in the backfield. It'll be a sack, a loss of 1 as Zach Haas able to get the TFL.
Yeah, Zach Haas there to again make the play.
Loss of 2.
Those 3 linemen, they've been beasts up front.
They have been really just making it difficult for Hillsboro-Central Valley up the middle. So 4th down and 11 as Nathan Rage again back to punt as 2 St. Mary's Saints back to return.
1:10 to play here in the third.
As a snap and the punt is away.
Another nice punt.
As it's taken at the 20, angling inside past the 20, breaks a tackle, past the 40 to the 48-yard line. Reese Barnhart with the return sets the Saints up in great field position.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get all that. I thought it was pretty good coverage, but he just kind of eluded the coverage early and then outran it and had a lot of green turf here. So great field position for St. Mary's. They've controlled this game statistically, and they're leading now 7-0. And again, they have great field position. As you said, starting at their 47 with 54 seconds to play in the third.
Mark St. Mary's, a touchdown on the first drive of the second half. Last drive, 1 play, a Parker Gallagher interception as
timeout.
Confusion for the Saints coming out of the huddle, and they'll take their first timeout. 54.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Bismarck St. Mary's 7, Hillsboro-Central Valley 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
1st and 10 for the Saints. Out of the timeout now, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining in the second half. The 47, the Saints will go pistol formation. They'll send a man in motion. The give is to Curl up the middle. Cuts to the outside, breaks the tackle, gets to midfield, is dragged back as the ball comes loose, but they'll say forward progress was stopped. He'll be marked down inside Borough territory at the 49-yard line as it's a gain of 4.
In the arms of 4 Borough defenders, and Gavin Mitzel was reaching in there, and you could hear on the Borough sideline they were saying, strip it, strip it, strip it. And they obviously have seen some stuff on film that they feel they can do that. They've been successful a couple of other times earlier in the game. Borough defense needs to come up with a big play, I think, here, Brady, because I know it's only 7-0, but they need to do something here.
Absolutely. Clock at 10 seconds. They'll have to run one more play at least, as they'll give it up the middle to Curl, keeping the feet churning. He'll get to the 46-yard line, a gain of 3, as that will put Curl over the 100-yard mark. 18 carries, 101 yards for Colin Curl so far tonight, as that will do it for the third quarter. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard. Bismarck St. Mary's 7, Hillsboro-Central Valley 0. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter after this on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Set to begin quarter number 4 as Bismarck St. Mary's leads 7-0 on the Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Bismarck St. Mary's from the 46-yard line. Now going the other way, going towards the north end zone. They'll have the wind at their backs. Going from right to left, the Borough offense will go from left to right on your screens. 3rd and 6, Euler in the shotgun set. Give up the middle to Curl as he's stuffed out. Nothing there. He'll get a yard, but he'll be short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Mitzel and Hewitt and Dryberg and everybody was there.
Jim, I'm just impressed with how the line of scrimmage just doesn't seem to move all that much when St. Mary's is trying to run the ball. Those little bitty Borough linemen are holding stout.
Well, they're getting off the ball quick, the defensive linemen are for the Burrows.
4th and 2 as Schumacher back to punt.
Short punt.
As that one just hangs in the air, it'll bounce at the 25. Taking St. Mary's bounce and a roll inside the 20. As they'll wave it ahead, as they'll down it at the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hillsboro-Central Valley from there.
Well, as you talk about that, Keith, as you join us, I'm just gonna point this out that the Borough offensive linemen now, they need to get off the point of attack and see if they too can move some of these big defensive linemen from Bismarck St. Mary's.
1st and 10 from the 16-yard line, 11:07 remaining as Preston will keep it himself. Cuts it through the line.
He'll
and
take that.
Gets to the 20, make it the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 Brings up second down.
Another St. Mary's player having some leg cramp issues. I made mention of this, and I'm just, pointing out things about these two very, very good football teams. If I counted correctly, I think there's 38 juniors and seniors on this St. Mary's roster. 38 juniors and seniors.
Definitely an experienced bunch of Saints here this year, as they'll give it to Lushik on the misdirection. He'll cut inside, spins forward, and he'll be a yard short. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd down and 1.
Yep. Jim, the game of football, it's definitely an advantage to have a senior-laden team because your guys are more mature, they understand the game better, and they're able to make plays.
The 3rd down and 1 for the Burros from the 25-yard line. Rage to the far side, Limke to the near side. Triple option as that play going nowhere from the start, as they'll lose a couple yards and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Russell was there, big number 78, and then helping to bring down Preston was Reese Barnhart, the linebacker. He was right in behind Russell, and Russell blew the play up and cleared people out, and Barnhart said, I'll come in and I'll pick up the scraps, and we'll be part of this.
4th down and 3 as the Burros will be forced to punt. As Rage back at his 10-yard line. Curl and Barnhart at the 45-yard lines to receive. As that one high in the air, as Curl will make the fair catch at the 41-yard line for the Saints. Great field position for them to start with 9:13 remaining in the game. The Bismarck St. Mary's leads 7-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Got a touchdown on a Brett Seffner 34-yard touchdown reception from Jackson Euler. The lone score of the game. High formation for the Saints as they'll get it on the end around to Jackson. He'll stiff arm a Burrow defender. That was Lushik, and he'll be tripped up at the 34-yard line, a gain of 7.
Nothing fancy about that, was there, Brady? Just that, power football out of their normal formation, and got some blocks, and Jackson runs hard. Again, we've seen, less of Curl in the second half. He still has done his work, but...
2nd and 4 as Euler stumbles. It was on the ground. Curl able to pick it up, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he'll gain a yard on the play, bring up 3rd down.
As the pile was pushed forward and attempts to, rip the ball out of the arms there of the quarterback, actually gained a yard or so. So it is 3rd down and 2. 8:15 remaining in the game. 7-0. St. Mary's leading Hillsboro-Central Valley.
If you're the Burros, you need to stop here. Just almost now, you got to think of the clock now at 8 minutes. How many more possessions are you going to be able to receive? As they'll give it to Curl as he bounces off of a tackler, cuts upfield, gets the 1st down yardage, dragging Burrow defenders to the 22-yard line. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, maybe a tackle or so in there that they'd like to have the opportunity again, but credit Curl. That time, he didn't run like that sprinter. He started to lower the shoulder a little bit, and he fought for those extra yards.
1st down and 10 from the 22. Euler under center here. The give is to Curl. Cuts up field and stretching forward to the 15-yard line, and a 6-yard gain, 2nd down.
Just watching these linemen from St. Mary's as they go back to the huddle here, they're starting to get a little more mojo in their legs. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. They sense that they got a little buffet table in front of them here.
2nd down and 5. Straight power once again to Curl. Lowers the shoulder, gets to the 10-yard line. A 6-yard gain and a 1st down.
And the helmet of Cody Hewitt comes off, so he has to come to the sideline, and that'll bring in for the Burros here, Devin Johnson.
1st and 10 from the 10, just outside the 10, so they can get a 1st down. Saints looking for the touchdown, give to Curl, as he'll get to the line of scrimmage and be thrown back, but a penalty flag on the play near the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the marker is.
Wondering if this is a holding call.
Definitely in that range. Right at the line of scrimmage at the 10. As indeed a holding penalty. That is St. Mary's third penalty, 25 yards so far tonight. Again, Hillsboro-Central yet to have a flag thrown on them.
As you expect, good football teams, it's going to be pretty penalty-free, and other than some takeaways or a few dropped balls here or there in the backfield, this has been really clean, and 7-0 says an awful lot too about these two clubs.
First down and 20 for the Saints. Clock under 7 minutes, 6:40 and ticking. Bueller in the pistol formation. Option play. He'll pitch it out to Curl along the far sideline. Lowers the shoulder as he'll get to the 13-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second down.
And again, Luke Dryberg and Parker Gallagher here on the stops. Parker's really, he's really lowered his shoulder pads tonight and stuck his nose in there and become more and more physical here at the corner. Riley Olson, the other corner. Preston is again the safety.
Curl 24 carries, 132 yards tonight. Option play once again, this time to the far side. Euler will keep it. Had a hole, but he's tripped up and he'll fall forward to the 6-yard line. Brings up third down.
Dryberg able to trip him up, got enough of him to trip him up and keep him to less of a gain.
So third down and 6. It is third down and goal to go for the Saints. Clock under 6 minutes. Hillsboro-Central cannot afford to give up a score here to the Saints. Pistol formation as Curl the tailback. Bueller triple option play, pitch out to Curl, looking for the corner. He'll cut back in, dives towards the end zone, and he'll be short. He'll get to the 1-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up fourth down and 1.
Parker Gallagher again tripped him up. Dryberg was showing some blitz, and then he tried to get out of that, and he got blocked and got hit, and still hustles and just busts his 26 tail to get out here again into the vicinity. Worked extremely hard.
So it'll be fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line. Clock ticking, 5 minutes and 10 seconds now. 5:05 remaining in the game as under center is Euler. I'll send Jackson in motion.
Burrow's defense trying to switch, adjust.
Pitch it to Curl, cuts inside, keeps his feet up, and he's into the end zone. A 1-yard touchdown rush for Cohen Curl, and it's 13-0 Bismarck St. Mary's.
Yeah, Burrow defense was trying to get to that side and unable to completely get there. Curl gets his first rushing touchdown of the night, over 100 yards for himself personally, and St. Mary's statistically. And they're trying to now add to the stats and go up by 2 touchdowns as that extra point kick is good, Brady.
As Nick Schumacher able to convert, he's now 2 of 2 on extra points as it's now 14-0 Bismarck St. Mary's. 4:49 remaining in the game on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, yourliveevent.com as Bismarck St. Mary's with the second touchdown of the game, a 1-yard Cullen Curl touchdown run. And the St. Mary's Saints are now up 14-0 as Schumacher will kick it off with Mitzel and Lushik deep to return as angling as Mitzel will take it at the 3-yard line. Going along the far sideline, and he'll be dragged down and tackled at the 16, make it the 17-yard line as Miles Schaefer on the tackle.
Good special teams coverage by Bismarck St. Mary's, and St. Mary's now trying to, just finish things out. They lead 14-0. Burroughs looking to get something going offensively, hoping for a quick score and see what they can do.
If you're Hillsboro-Central, I have to move. 4:42 remaining in the game, trailing by 2 scores. Preston, the shotgun set as we'll have a whistle. And I believe we'll have a false start. As that'll back Hillsboro-Central Valley up 5 yards. First penalty committed by the Burros tonight.
Just thinking here, 2 games, this being the 3rd game, 4 minutes, 41 seconds away from this game being complete. St. Mary's has yet to allow a point this season.
So the defense, the calling card of Bismarck St. Mary's, year in, year out, same this year with a excellent defensive squad. First down and 15 for the Burros. Preston, shotgun on the quarterback keeper. He'll get the penalty yardage back. A gain of 7 brings up second down.
Tripped up there in the interior as, again, it's Belkley in the area, and also helping out there was Britt Seffner for Bismarck St. Mary's. In the big picture for both teams is what we talked about on the pregame show. Early in the season like this, against great quality competition, you can truly evaluate yourself, and both teams will get better.
Absolutely. A gain of 5 on the play, so second down and 10 as Preston back to pass, looking to fire as it's tipped and it's intercepted. Bismarck St. Mary's with the pick as Matt Shear tipped it, stayed with it, caught it. An interception and a turnover. Saints football at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and it looked like triple coverage there from at least this far sideline where I'm at. So the Burrow defense, play with pride and go make some plays. 3:55 to go. 14-0. St. Mary's on top.
Second HCV turnover. 3:55 remaining as the St. Mary Saints just looking to kill some clock here. First and 10. Euler in the shotgun formation as he'll be looking back to pass, firing it out deep, and it's caught. Did he get the foot down? No, he did not. Britt Seffner on the intended receiver got the catch, just unable to get a foot down in the blue.
Yeah, Seffner, he caught the touchdown pass earlier. He's a pretty good receiver. Running another good route, and we got the D-back turned around, twisted there a little bit.
So second down and 10, 3:49 remaining. Euler under center. High formation. As the give is up the middle to Curl, he'll wait for his blocks, now cut up to the inside, still on his feet, dragging Burrow defenders as they'll get inside the 20 to the 19. It's an 8-yard gain, makes it third down and short.
And I think we're going to have a timeout here on the field. Yeah, we are. Timeout taken by the Burros, Brady, with 3:34 to go in the game. Saints lead the Burros 14-0 on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard with yourliveevent.com.
Knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited.
Back here, yourliveevent.com as St. Mary's leads 14-0. They'll have third down and 1 from the 19-yard line with 3:34 remaining here tonight as the Saints looking to cap off the victory and improve to 3-0 on the young season. Euler under center, they'll send Jackson in motion. Handoff, give is to Curl as he'll stumble as he ran into the back of his fullback, Will Langenfelder, and A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
I think he ran into the back of his fullback because the Borough defenders blew the play up and got the big push and pushed the fullback back.
A 4th down and 2 from the 20-yard line. Hillsboro-Central Valley, game not over yet. If you get a stop here, quick score. Still have a timeout remaining. High formation, Jackson in motion. Bueller under center. Langenfelder and Curl the backs. As it'll just be a straight quarterback sneak, as look at the line move, the defensive line backwards. He'll get to the 15-yard line, a 5-yard gain and a 1st down.
Nick Windsor, the one guard, the right guard for St. Mary's. That kid has played well on both sides of the ball tonight. Maybe didn't have the big name coming in that we were told about some other names, but his 5'10", 225-pound frame is he's built some stuff up from the foundation, I'll tell you that.
1st down and 10. The 15, as I'll give it to Langenfelder as he's wrapped up and thrown into the backfield on a tackle for loss. Dylan By brings up 2nd down.
And Dylan By quietly has had a pretty good ball game himself. He's becoming, I think, maybe a little bit more comfortable at that left defensive end spot. And, hey, the clock still says there's time in the game. You still keep playing the game, and this is how you also lead, and you show by example, and you prepare yourself to just be better and better, and mental toughness. And if it didn't happen tonight, you still bring it back every play and bring it back every week.
2nd down and 10. As a pitch out to Curl, he'll cut to the inside, hit to the line of scrimmage and be stopped there. No gain on the play, 3rd down.
And just going to point this out too, because these are all learning experiences, and there's always something that you can build upon. And there Cole Hebel came up extremely aggressive in an attack defensive mode and took on the lead blocker and just blew that up. And that allowed others. And that's stuff like that you want to see with a minute to go in the game. You're down by 2 scores. All right. So, hey, forget what the scoreboard is saying right now. You're still playing the game. You're playing the game the right way. You're playing it with high intensity, high energy, and you still want to be making the plays.
3rd down and 10 as St. Mary's will take a timeout with 43.2 seconds remaining. Their 2nd timeout.
And this timeout taken just because of the play clock. That play came in awful late.
So 43.2 seconds remaining. So the play can last.
Can I tell you a story quick here, Brady?
Go for it.
Well,
Kirk.
This is a story that nobody will care about. And even myself, as I tell a story about myself, I really don't care either, other than it's a fact, Keith. So you can smile, you can laugh at me, all right?
I'm already laughing.
I did something for the first time in my life tonight. I stood in the corner kick box of a soccer field. I'd never done that before.
I am so happy for you. You check that off the bucket list, man.
Oh, thank you, because I don't know how many more buckets I'm going to be able to check off the list.
And 43.2 seconds remaining. So
you get to be my age and my physical healthy condition. Man, keep the check marks coming.
Could be the final play of the game as Euler will roll out. Looking to pass as it is incomplete along the near sideline.
Knocked down by, was that Hankel? I was shielded from my vantage
42
point.
there. Devin Hankel on the coverage was looking for Jackson. Incomplete, so that'll make it 4th down and 10. 36.8 seconds remain.
Keith, you want to know another fact? Those corner kick boxes, there is no way that you and I side by side would fit in there.
I don't think a period by myself would fit in there.
I think you're right.
So Euler back in the shotgun formation. Van Dahl, the running back, is Euler again rolling out to his left. Being chased by Hankel as he'll keep it himself inside the 10. As he'll get 5 yards on the carry. short of the line to gain, as that'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Burros going the other way.
Yeah, Barrett Willison in pursuit, so the Burro offensive unit will come out with 30 seconds to go in the game. We'll have our post-game report coming up as well here again tonight, and next week we'll have volleyball action again for the Burros here with yourliveevent.com, and we'll have the homecoming coronation. Plans for it to be on the football field, I believe, Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and we will have it live, video coverage with the audio, of course, here on Monday afternoon with yourliveevent.com.
Absolutely. 3 Burro volleyball games coming up this week. Tuesday at North Border, Thursday at Finley-Cherneau-Page, and Saturday, a new game added here earlier this week as they will take on Northern Cass at the Hillsboro Event Center.
So Barnhart on the tackle after the gain of 8.
So 2nd down as clock ticking, 5 seconds. We'll see if the Burros will elect to make one more play, as they will not, as that will do it here on yourliveevent.com. As Bismarck St. Mary's, they will remain undefeated. They will improve to 3-0 on the season. Hillsboro-Central Valley will fall to 2-1. A final on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Bismarck St. Mary's 14, Hillsboro-Central Valley 0 on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a quick break and stay tuned. Our post-game report comes up next on yourliveevent.com.
Choice seems clear. Choose Halsta Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
It's back to school time. The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools welcome back students for a new school year. While things may be a bit different this year, the main goal remains the same: bringing our youth a quality education while making sure all students, teachers, and staff stay healthy and safe. If you're wondering what the new school year will look like, be sure to check out the Return to Learning guidelines at both the Hillsboro School website, hillsboroK12.com, and the Central Valley School website, centralvalleynd.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow, book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as Bismarck St. Mary's picks up the victory here tonight. A 14-0 win to improve to 3-0. As a tough game here. Both defenses very strong throughout the game. Hillsboro-Central Valley, bent a little bit in the first half, did not break, but St. Mary's able to punch it through a couple of times in the second half, as after a scoreless first half, Bismarck St. Mary's able to drive down the field on their first possession, highlighted or capped off by a Brett Seffner 34-yard touchdown reception to open up the scoring, as Nick Schumacher converted the PAT to make it 7-0. Later on in the fourth quarter, 4:49 remaining, the Saints able to seal the deal, as on 4th down and 1, Cullen Curl on a pitch to the near sideline, able to break a tackle and get into the end zone. A 1-yard touchdown run. Schumacher with the PAT to make it 14-0 to cap off the scoring and lead to the Bismarck St. Mary's victory. A 14-0 win. They improved to 3-0. The Burros fall to 2-1. Stay tuned. Our postgame report continues on yourliveevent.com.
So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth. true worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com is down on the field. Burke with a couple of Borough athletes here joining us on our post-game report.
Yeah, Luke Dryberg here. We'll look up that way, Luke. And, hey, great effort tonight. It's one game. That doesn't define the season, and that's a cliche, but it's also true. You and your teammates, talk about the effort tonight.
We had to battle. The first half was great. We had to fight, and we didn't do it perfectly, but we had to fight. And then the second half, we made a couple mistakes, and then they scored and took advantage of it.
Had to play through a little adversity at times, too, didn't you, tonight?
Yes, we did. We had guys hurting, and we had guys tired. We have to get better. That's all there is. We have to get better.
Pride and that sort of stuff here as far as the scoreboard goes. But in the big picture, it is about getting better, and it's about playing through things. And as one of the leaders, Luke, I saw you flying around the field tonight, showing by example as well. What do you think, that immediately comes to your mind that you and your teammates will learn from this game tonight that you can take out of this to become a better, stronger football team?
We have to trust each other. Everybody's got to trust each other and play harder. Everybody, when we get adversity, we have to keep fighting. That's all there is to it. We have to keep fighting every time there's adversity.
And get ready for Beulah next week, another tough team.
Yes, and next week we've got fire now. This hurts, and now we've got anger to beat us next week.
Luke, thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Cody Hewitt coming over. Cody, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I respect you coming over as well. Hey, these games like these sting because you care and you want to become a better team. And you busted your tail out there and you threw the 5-8 around all over the field. Just talk about this though, because they're a dang good football team as well that you played tonight.
That is true, and they're just like us. They're not used to losing. I guess for the most part, neither are we, and we did our best. Like Luke said, we battled as best we could, and sometimes it doesn't go our way. So we gotta use this for next week and just keep battling
throughout the game. So maybe as a block isn't there, and I'm speaking about the whole team here. Maybe as a block isn't there, or a tackle just doesn't come together, or an opportunity just doesn't happen. All of that stuff. How do you and your teammates, though, learn from it about just what I call the mental toughness, though, that to stay with it and to still stick to it and to do what you're capable of doing? How alone does maybe that part of it help you as well in the big picture?
Well, that plays a huge role. Football is just as physical as it is mental. And, we had good mental strength tonight, but sometimes, like you said, it wasn't there. We had to, pick each other up, and that's huge in a football game. And it wasn't all there today, but we'll fix that.
How was the communications for you along the line tonight? I know it's really improved throughout the season. Did you see improvement there tonight as well, or more things that you will learn from?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially going from week 1 to now, and communications has improved greatly. And, that's also key in, that there. So, yeah, it was very good tonight, especially on the line.
I have a hunch that you and the others that are leaders of this team are going to load this bus, and you're going to say, God dang it, that score is sticking in Bismarck, and we're not going to worry about it right now. We're going to go get back on Monday, watch film, and be ready to go next Friday night.
Yes, sir. That's the big thing is we're leaving here. We're going to learn from it, watch film, move on from there, and then, tomorrow's a new week. We're going to go from there.
All right, Cody, thank you so much. Keep playing hard. Keep smiling. We'll see you next Friday.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Cody Hewitt, to Luke Dryberg, a couple of good young men, class acts. Great to visit with them here this evening as we are live at Dan Smeeker Field, Bismarck St. Mary's. They win tonight 14-0 over the Burros. I'm going to get together with Coach Scott Olson here in just a few moments. And if it works for timing, I'm going to try to get Coach Smeeker on as well, guys.
All right, thanks, Burke. Down on the field, getting us some post-game comments from players and coaches. We'll take another quick break and be back for more on yourliveevent.com.
Many Any happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Back here, yourliveevent.com is Burke down on the field once again. He has the head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Coach Scott Olson.
Well, Scott, let's talk about the game here against Bismarck St. Mary's. Without question, it lived up to the belief that two good football teams that were going to go at it, and certainly did. And I think, personally, both teams might say there's some opportunities that they lost, but just talk about the game, and let's start with the effort of your guys tonight. I thought it was a great effort by your team.
Yeah, a lot of the new faces that showed some effort against a tough quality opponent, and well, nothing was easy out there, especially on offense. We did some things that we can look at back on and be proud of, and learn from it to the next time we might play these guys. But yeah, it's defensively we never broke. One missed coverage, and then the turnover got us at the end there, where they scored the last touchdown. But we battled. Like I said, a lot of new faces that hadn't played that quality of opponent yet, and I thought our young linebackers, our young backs, our young DBs did overall a decent job.
Linemen, they had three big physical, maybe 4 or 5 as they did some rotating. I think some blocks were there, just maybe not sustained, if that's a way to put it.
Yeah, we'll see it on film. it's not easy. We're going against Dylan Bly's going against 6'2", 240, and he's maybe $190, and Dylan and on the other side, Caden's going against 300, and it's not easy, and we got to be better overall. On the inside blocking and the outside blocking, and things that we definitely can improve on. And by the end of the day, this game, other than like I said, the pregame, other than street cred, this game didn't matter in terms of region play.
Talk about the defense though, because there were a lot of plays that were made out there tonight.
Yeah, it was. We made a lot of big time plays, a lot of 4th down plays, a lot of 3rd down plays where we could have folded and we didn't. And it's a credit to these kids and how their will to win. They didn't want to lose today. No. They didn't want to lose. There's some sad guys, and we talked about that. And we aren't used to losing. But in life isn't easy, and you have to go with what happens and face that adversity.
I think one of the things to learn as young men is all of us at any age is you have your pride. You can still be proud of what you've done.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was the whole coaching staff was very proud of our effort, and I think we put on a good game for St. Mary's. They had a couple easier ones to begin with, and they're playing well. They haven't allowed a point in 3 games now, and their D line. It starts with their D line, and we got to do a better job with them, and then it would feed off of that.
We had said also before the game, games like this, you can really evaluate yourself. This will be maybe a film I know you're going to watch as a team on Monday, but this might even be a film that gets brought up throughout the season just to show what can be done or what needs to be done.
Yeah, it was. It's something to learn from, and like you said, and we'll go back to it and this week, and then we got another tough one next week with Beulah, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, but we'll be battle tested after this next week too, and we'll know what our region, because our region play is not going to be easy either, and it's going to be a fun season with them. I'm excited about these guys. We're having fun with these guys, and it's fun to watch these young guys fly around and be excited when the good things happen.
What's the quick look ahead, the inside glance at Beulah this year?
A lot of the same stuff they did last year. A lot of guys returning. Kind of like St. Mary's, where they have a veteran crew coming back, and same thing. I'm sure they're looking for a rematch with us, and we'll get it at Randy Vegan Field, and we'll get off the road a little bit here. And I thought we both two long road trips. I thought we came out and executed it to the best of our ability. I don't think that any road trip was an excuse, and that's credit to our seniors that they had getting guys ready to play. And we'll get ready for Beulah and Coach Dooley and that crazy offense and that good stout defense, and we'll have our hands full.
Well, and I think credit too to your seniors, your leaders, because immediately after the game, a couple of them that of your leaders that I talked with, hey, this one stings, but we're leaving it here in Bismarck. We're going to load the bus and we're going to get back to Borough family football.
Yeah, there's some mature kids there, Cody and Luke, and they got it in perspective, and that's the guys, all the seniors I have. They all been, Cody and Luke played a lot last year, and Sam and Caden played a lot last year. They know what it's like, and they'll lead this team in the right direction.
Yeah, thank you so much. Safe travels. We'll see you next Friday night.
Thank you. Sounds good.
All right, there we go. Head coach Scott Olson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrow's on the road again here this Friday night in Bismarck against St. Mary's. The Saints go to 3-0. They win 14-0. The Burrows now 2-1. And this will continue with more from the St. Peter Family Press Box with Brady Siebels and Keith Meyer tonight with YourLiveEvent.com. The Hillsboro Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsboro Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields, chips, or cracks, they can do it now and right here at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Hail-damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage, Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsboro Body Shop.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we'll name out some awards here tonight. As first, we'll start with our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. One for each team. As for Hillsboro-Central, I'll give that to Luke Dryberg. Does not show up on the offensive stats, but at the tight end position, a solid game on the offensive line, being an extension of the offensive line, and defensively all throughout the game, flying towards the football, getting tackles, getting some TFLs, really just a solid person, a solid player in that linebacker position for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So we'll give that to Luke Dryberg, and for Bismarck St. Mary's, we'll give that to number 18, Colin Curl, the running back, as he went 29 carries, 145 yards, as well as that 1-yard touchdown run to seal the deal late in the fourth quarter. Those are Enbridge Energy players of the game. Enbridge Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supported jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost and bring extra county tax revenue for years to come and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. Enbridge is focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Take another quick break. We'll have more coming up. YourLiveEvent.com postgame report.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as will RDK Enterprises Precision player of the game for Bismarck St. Mary's. Jackson Euler, the starting quarterback, 5 for 7 tonight through the air, 80 yards, had a touchdown pass, played most of the first quarter, then maybe a little banged up, sat most of the second quarter with Nick Schumacher taking over, but took all the snaps in half number 2. In that second half, he went 3 of 4 for 66 yards in that second half, including that 34-yard touchdown pass to open up the scoring. So Jackson Euler for Bismarck St. Mary's, your RDK Enterprises Precision player of the game. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. You can visit them online, planterdoc.com. Take one more final pause, then we'll have our connection and final stats. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, prop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Final final segment here on yourliveevent.com, our post-game report, as we'll have our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and we'll send it to about midway through the third quarter. Still a scoreless tie as Bismarck St. Mary's drove down the field on their first possession of the second half, as it was highlighted by a 34-yard touchdown catch by Britt Seffner from Jackson Euler to open up the scoring. That touchdown pitch, catch, and then final 5-yard run by Seffner is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Cover local reliability you can trust by visiting them online, halsteadtel.com. As finally, we'll run down our final stats here for both teams. We'll start with Hillsboro-Central Valley. 90 yards of total offense, 34 on the ground, 56 through the air. They were led in rushing by number 15, Jay Slushik, 8 carries for 14 yards. Sam Preston, 8 carries for 11 yards. Gavin Mitzel, 5 attempts for 8 yards. And Cole Hebel, 1 attempt for 1 yard. Passing for the Burros, it was Sam Preston. He went 3 of 8 for 56 yards with an interception. Receiving for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Luke Dryberg, 1 reception for 31 yards. Parker Gallagher, 1 reception for 19 yards. And Nathan Rage, 1 catch for 6 yards. Burros, they committed 2 turnovers, a lost fumble, as well as an interception, and 1 penalty for 5 yards. Your final stats for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Now the final stats for Bismarck St. Mary's, as they had 300 yards of total offense, 193 on the ground, 107 through the air. Led in rushing by number 18, Cullen Curl, 29 carries for 145 yards and a touchdown. Jackson Euler, 6 carries for 33 yards. Thomas Jackson, 1 carry for 6 yards. Isaac Van Dahl, 1 carry for 5 yards. Nick Schumacher, 1 carry for 4 yards. And Will Langenfelder, 3 carries for 0 yards officially. Passing-wise for Bismarck St. Mary's, Jackson Euler went 5 of 7 for 80 yards with a touchdown. Also had an interception as well. And Nick Schumacher went 4 of 10 for 27 yards. Receiving-wise for Bismarck St. Mary's, as Britt Seffner, 4 receptions, 46 yards, and a touchdown. Jackson Rarick with 3 receptions for 36 yards. Thomas Jackson, 3 catches for 28 yards. And Cullen Curl, 1 reception for 7 yards. Turnover-wise, the Saints committed 3 turnovers, 2 lost fumbles, and 1 interception. And penalty-wise, 3 penalties for 25 yards. Those are our final stats. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight on yourliveevent.com. I want to thank the sponsors as well for making this coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Also, big thanks to Keith Meyer running the camera as well as the computer for us tonight, as well as Jim Berkemeyer, the Burke, down on the sideline throughout the game as well. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody. We appreciate you viewing on yourliveevent.com.